begin in the courts with what could be the end of Kethi Kilonzo's quest to become a senator. Earlier today, an election tribunal revoked Kethi's nomination on grounds that she is not a registered voter. The ruling has also cast a long shadow on the lawyer's professional career. KTN's Rita Tinina sat through the proceedings and now joins us live from our city centre studios. Rita, a very good evening to you. A very dramatic day and an anti-climax for Kethi Kilonzo, was it?
Yes, indeed, it was a very dramatic day at the Milimani Law Courts. Remember, Kethi Kilonzo was seen as a clear favourite to win the Makueni Senate seat, but with the ruling, and now it is not just her political bid that is on the line. Her future as a lawyer is also at stake. Let's take a look at how things went during that eagerly awaited ruling. The IEBC Nominations Dispute Resolution Committee may have run slightly over an hour late to deliver its verdict, but when it finally did, in just 20 pages, it shattered a dream and secured a place on the ballot paper for two opponents for the Makueni Senate seat, both of whom were missing from the packed courtroom. Professor Philip Kaloki was fighting claims that he was a member of two parties by the time he was submitting his nomination papers. It was his lucky day.
The committee finds that the first respondent was validly nominated. Its nomination is hereby upheld.
But it was the verdict on Kethi Kilonzo that was perhaps most eagerly awaited, and it was not her lucky day.
We find that the first respondent is not a registered voter as evidenced as emphasized by Section 2 of the Elections Act.
During hearings by the committee, Kethi had claimed she registered as a voter using a photocopy of her national identity card and an expired passport, but could not quite recall where she did it. The ruling by the committee now threatens to lock Kethi out of the race to succeed her father as the Makueni senator and becomes a missed opportunity for the Wiper Party and the Code Coalition to retain its numbers in the Senate.
The first respondent, having not been validly nominated, her nomination certificate issued to her by the returning officer Makueni County on the 27th of June 2013 is hereby revoked.
Kethi was seen by many as a clear favourite to win the Makueni Senate seat. Now she will be the subject of an investigation into just how she acquired the acknowledgement slip for registered voters.
The third respondent do take immediate steps to commence investigation to determine how the acknowledgement slip issued to the first respondent herein was issued.
The Law Society of Kenya will not be taking any disciplinary action, at least for now, against one of its budding members, who is now easily one of the most recognizable names in the country.
We may have to wait until those investigations have been completed. Then we can be able to understand whether or not there is any possibility of a criminal process being started.
Interestingly, the Law Society of Kenya is saying that it may not be the end of the road just yet for Kethi Kilonzo's political career. There is still the option of appealing at the High Court and actually all the way to the Supreme Court. But at the moment, it remains yet unclear whether Kethi Kilonzo will choose to take that route. Linda and Eric, back to you.
Thank you very much, Rita. Rita Tinina coming to us live from our city centre studios.